What's up, YouTube? It's the Action Figure Grader coming back to you with unboxing number 2, and there is no build-up. I'm just putting this out there right straight into your retinas. I'm such an idiot sometimes. Man, but this is the second item that I just got back from Collector Archive Services, and it's a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Oh my God, it's huge. This is the 2020 Vintage Collection Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett Slave One. Just a really cool item, and I'm the only person crazy enough to get this box vehicle graded, but I decided to do it. I'm probably the first one. I know I'm the first one on Collector Archive because no one submitted one yet, but I can't imagine that there's been too many of these that have been graded. But this is what I do, folks. This is what I do. I'm crazy. And I decided to go ahead and get this graded. My wife was so kind to celebrate her new job, and she said, I'm going to buy you a Star Wars toy, a Star Wars doll. What do you want? And I said, well, if I'm being honest with you, I really want the Slave One. I've just been too cheap to buy one. And she did buy this for me. I wanted to give a special shout out to the Bounty Hunters Guild. And I've mentioned this on my Instagram, and they are on Instagram at Bounty Hunters Guild. Josh over there, who runs Bounty Hunters Guild, was awesome. He had about 30 of these, and he let me pick out the cleanest of the bunch. And he double boxed it for me and shipped it direct to Collector Archive Services. So this is the first time I'm seeing this bad boy, just like you guys, and it is way bigger than I thought it was going to be. I had this shelf all cleared out. I was going to put it up there, but there's no way it's going to fit. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I mean, unfortunately, this is one of like, I think 3 or 4 gigantic items that should be back any day from Collector Archive. And I mean, I literally am busting at the seams already with my collection room. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to put it back in the poly bag to protect it because we're probably going to be doing some stacking here soon. But what an awesome card art. I love it. It just looks so cool. It's way cooler than I thought it was going to be. I like how they have the toy, the little toy, big toy, I guess it comes with a stand. Figure's not included, but I guess the stand is, because if you guys, now let's get this out of the way right now. I know almost zero about vintage collection stuff. All right. And I've been learning slowly, and I've been buying way more than I should, or pre-ordering a lot. If you guys want in-depth vintage collection coverage, it's covered by Blue Harvest. It's covered by Bossk's Bounty, who I watch regularly. I watch all these guys regularly. Only One Kenobi. Those guys really cover the vintage collection, Hasbro vintage collection industry, the new releases, the announcements by Hasbro and Hasbro Pulse and blah blah blah. They're the ones that unbox this stuff and give you like breakdowns and show you all the paint details and all the different features of the items. So if that's what you're looking for, those are the guys to go to. Bossk's Bounty, Only One Kenobi, Blue Harvest, vintage, and I know that he does a lot of modern stuff too, but he's switching focus to vintage. But anyway, this is all those channels are where I would go to find true reviews of these items. That's not what I do. What I do is I take stuff and I get it put in acrylic coffins. That's what this channel is about. If you don't like it, I understand, but this is probably not the channel for you, all right? So I got this thing graded. This is what I do, all right? I'm crazy. And so I got this Slave One graded, and it looks awesome. Here is the statement of archival from Collector Archive. They did a great job with it. It was just graded on the 23rd. I just got the standard case type for this. It did come back with a 90. There's a couple of very, very tiny nicks and so forth. Every one of these things, even case fresh, have pretty heavy dings just because Hasbro is incompetent and doesn't understand the concept of protecting the retail packaging. So this is as mint as it gets. I searched everywhere for the mintest of the mint, and I'm sure there's others out there that are like this, but it took me a while to find one that was super clean. I searched for about 3 weeks before I found one that I was happy with. Anyway, this is it. I'm going to get up and try to move the box around as best I can. It's just such a big item. Hold on one second. Here is one side, so you can kind of see all the paint apps. Now, this is a re-release of the 2010 Amazon exclusive Slave 1. And that one goes for about the same price, maybe slightly more. I almost got one of those. There was a really nice one that was dead mint that was about the same price as this one. And I was like, well, it'd be nice to have the first release. But this one's got way better paint apps and the artwork and everything. You can see where the Hanan Carbonite slides in. It's got the figure there and blah, blah, blah. But this looks great. I love the way that looks. But anyway, I almost got the Amazon exclusive one, but it sold before I could get off the fence. So I got this one instead, but just an awesome item. And let's see. Here is the other side, one side. Hopefully that's coming through. I'm probably going to have some bad camera angles here, but let's see. How does that look? Well, close enough. This is good. All right, so you can see the 90 score. When they have these big box items, Collector Archive puts the label on the outside, which I appreciate them doing that. But you can see there a Stormtrooper with Boba Fett, and here is the back side. I guess the front side, the back side, I don't know. I don't know which side's which. I guess this is probably the correct side because it's got the Vintage Collection logo up here. So this is probably the front. Vintage Collection includes display stand, and they got the different languages. But wow, what an awesome item. It's just so big. It's so big. So I got to figure out where I'm going to display it. But it's a lot, to put it this way, even with grading this one, it's a lot cheaper than buying a vintage one. I mean, I'd love to have a vintage Kenner one, but I mean, I think for even just like a 70 grade, I'd be spending about 5 to 8 times what I bought for this one, or what I spent on this one. So this one will have to suffice with my budget. But it turned out really nice. I like it a lot, and just another kind of massive item that I have nowhere to put. But how beautiful is that? I really like that. I'd be curious. I need to go back and watch Bossk's or Only One's videos here, but I'd be curious where the Bespin guards are from. They must be from a different line, or maybe like OTC or something like that, because they haven't released that on the vintage card, to my knowledge. But what an awesome item. So anyway, thanks for watching. That's all I really got. I just, basically what this video is trying to show you is that I'm crazy. I like to grade everything, and I've got more coming that will solidify your opinion of me as being completely and totally loco. So just be patient. I've got a few. I don't know when they're going to come back. I would think in the next couple weeks, but it's going to be a massive haul of items. Everything from vintage mint on card Kenners to bootlegs to modern prototypes to vintage collection to boxed items. I think I even got a video game in there, believe it or not. So I've got a pretty wide assortment of stuff coming back from the acrylic coffin makers. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.